Hi there, fellow travelers.
Hello.
It's Neil.
And I'm Kimberly.
And this is To Travel and Tour.
In this video, we're going to talk about the food at the Secrets Capri Riviera.
In Cancun.
Yes.
In?
Mexico!
After this. So let's get started here right away with a question that may be coming to mind right off the bat when we are talking about food and drink at this resort.
Okay.
So, is the food different during the pandemic?
Well, you'll be glad to know that all your favorites are most likely still on the menu. Now, those menus, however, are not available every night.
Exactly. So if on Monday, say you go to Portofino, the Italian restaurant, that restaurant may not necessarily be open again on Tuesday. So were all restaurants open at some point? Yes, but not all the time. Now, as far as bars are concerned, just like restaurants, all of them were open at some point.
Oh yeah. Bars were steadily open, throughout our stay.
Yeah.
And I do believe the bar that was open the latest was the lobby bar, and that was open till 11.
Yeah, whereby it must be noted that all bars by the time 11 o'clock came around were closed.
Yeah.
We're going to be discussing and reviewing the individual restaurants here. So we're going to start with Portofino, the Italian restaurant.
I like Portofino.
Portofino was nice, yeah.
Food was very good in Portofino.
Yeah,
very good.
Particularly on the day that we had, days that we had a private dinner.
Yeah, those were amazing. If you ever wonder, is it worth it to do one of those private dinners? They're worth it. It was amazing.
Oh, they were awesome. And we had the chefs themselves come out and present some of the food that they had prepared for us. And it was just absolutely delicious. If you're interested what that dinner looked like, we actually did a live stream during the first dinner we had in a private room. That is available in our live stream playlist. So that goes by the name of To Travel and Tour TV. So if you're interested in that, go ahead and have a look.
And you can join us for the whole dinner.
That's right.
Now, Portofino was to be opened every single day that we were there.
Yeah.
Now, one day they did have to do some maintenance, so therefore it was closed.
These things happen.
These things happen everywhere. But that was one of the steady restaurants that was open.
Yeah. The next restaurant we are going to give a review would be Himitsu.
Ooh,
Himitsu was a nice restaurant. This was, as maybe you can tell by its name, the Asian specialties restaurant.
Yeah.
So anything varying from your Chinese food to sushi to teppanyaki, that is what was all available at this restaurant.
And it was very, very good. Now, if you do want to do the teppanyaki style dinner, that did require reservation.
Yes, so keep that in mind.
And it was several days till we could actually get in.
Yeah.
So if it's something you want to do, make that reservation with your concierge right when you get there. Best thing to do.
And whenever you do the teppanyaki, of course, they make a whole show out of it here. Look at our chef here, how well he handled all his tools and utensils. He really made a good show out of that.
And it was so much fun.
Oh, absolutely. We had a blast that evening.
As good as the teppanyaki was, you can't discount how good the regular meals were at that restaurant either.
We will now be discussing the Seaside Grill. Now, the Seaside Grill had a little bit of everything, I would say.
Yeah, well, they have an outside area.
Yeah.
And then there's also a little beachy kind of area too.
Yeah,
with
like
tables.
some sort of a pavilion.
Yeah. you can sit inside or outside with that one.
Yeah, you have a choice there.
Yeah. They were open for lunch and for dinner.
Correct.
Now, that one was the one that occasionally changed as far as what was offered. They rotated menus through there.
They did?
Yeah. Some nights it was a steak night. Some night it was a seafood night. It changed.
I thought that was the one that never changed.
No, that changed all the time. Portofino didn't change.
No, because I remember there was always that Hawaiiana pizza available.
That was at lunch.
So you're saying the lunch menus didn't change?
No,
then?
but the dinner menu did.
Okay.
So, the food at this restaurant is kind of hard to put your finger on because the menu changed.
But only for lunch.
Only for dinner did the menu change. For lunch, it stayed the same. So, while me and Neil figure this out, enjoy the pictures.
It was the dinners that didn't change, and other way.
Mm-hmm.
It was the lunches that didn't change, but the dinners did.
Yes.
It took me a while, but I'm there.
You got it. Now, some of these menus we did like better than others, to be honest. There were some variations in quality on some of the different items. But overall, I never walked away hungry.
No. Particularly in the evenings, you may want to consider sitting outside instead of inside. Because outside there might be a little bit of a breeze going on, which makes it a little cooler.
A little more comfortable.
Inside. Yeah, a little more comfortable.
Another thing that was really fun is they had the barefoot grill.
Oh, the little tiny place.
Yeah, and they just had that during lunchtime, out by the pool, by the one gazebo. It was really nice. And it had hamburgers, hot dogs, and I will say very good guacamole. Very good.
You would know that better than me.
Yeah, that's not his thing. So, and they had chicken, and the chicken got good reviews too. And
you're forgetting the best part.
I am not forgetting the best part. I was leaving the best part for last.
Oh, and what was that then?
What did they have, Neil? One of Neil's favorite things?
Paella!
Yes!
Ooh. Moving on to the Coco Cafe. As the name is already suggesting, the Coco Cafe is very much geared towards the coffee fanatic.
Yes. And they had very nice coffee drinks.
They did. The Coco Cafe also had some delicious pastries to go with your coffee.
Yeah.
However, the pretzels didn't impress us that much. No. They were rather salty.
Yeah.
So far we have talked more about the food rather than the drinks, so let's switch subjects here and discuss the drinks a little bit more at length.
Okay.
So the quality of drinks, what do you think?
I think they were very good.
Yeah, overall, yeah.
I mean, I had some wonderful mixed drinks. And
you got introduced to a new favorite.
Yes, Malibu Orange.
There you go.
Very good. But also I do want to say that I'm not a martini person, and I've tried all different kinds, but I actually had a chocolate-tini that was very good. And that isn't even something I would normally drink. And I do want to point out, at this particular resort, at Secrets Capri Riviera, top shelf liquor is available to all the guests that are booked. So, if you ask for a certain type of tequila that you like, they will give it to you.
But make sure to ask for it.
Yes.
For those of you who like their beers, there were several beers available at this resort. There was Modelo, both in a light and a dark version. There was Pacifica.
Yeah.
And what else was there? Coronitas were also available.
There was Corona Lights as well.
There you go. And those are just beers that we can think of top of our heads. There might have been other kinds available as well.
But you know what? To be perfectly honest, when we were having a beer, we were quite happy with the Modelo.
Oh yeah, that was my go-to beer right there.
Very good.
You may also wonder what your mini bar has to offer in your room. Well, most of the mini bar consists of sodas.
Yes. Now, there were also beers.
Yeah.
And a couple of orange juices.
Right.
And water.
Yes, they made sure that actually water was found not just in the mini bar. It seemed like housekeeping put bottles left and right, or whoever was in charge of doing that.
Yeah, you would find them usually on your nightstand.
Right. Here's some important information for you regarding the tap water at the Secrets Capri in Cancun, Mexico.
Mm-hmm.
You are not supposed to be drinking this tap water, and you're not supposed to be even brushing your teeth with it. Were drinks being served on the beach at the Secrets Capri? The answer to that was no, at least not when we stayed there.
No.
It might have changed by now, for all we know, though.
Yeah, from what I heard, it has. That they did start beach service up once again at the Capri.
But hey, if you really wanted a drink at the beach, all you had to do really was just hop over to the Seaside Grill.
Yeah, the bar in front of it, yeah.
Yeah, it was right at the beach that this bar was pretty much. So you didn't have to go far to get a drink, and you could just take it to the beach with you. That was not a problem.
No.
Well, an all-inclusive resort wouldn't be all-inclusive without 24/7 room service, and that was most certainly offered by the Secrets Capri Riviera in Cancun, Mexico.
Mm-hmm. Now, we did not take advantage of the room service.
No.
We wanted to spend our time in the restaurants and out and about. So sitting and eating in the room wasn't something that we really wanted to do.
No.
But it is available, and they did have a very nice menu.
Oh, yes.
For room service.
Noticed that many of the foods here are all served in small trays. That way you don't actually have to touch the food. Just take a tray, bring it to your table. So there you have it. These were our experiences with the food and drinks at the Secrets Capri Riviera Cancun in Mexico. If you enjoyed this video and you found it to be useful, please make sure you give it a thumbs up. And if you haven't done so yet, please subscribe. We do want to mention that we traveled with 4 fellow travelers of our community, 2 of which are fellow creators. And they go by the name of Visos Travel. Rafael and Amanda make some wonderful videos about this trip as well, so be sure to check them out. Until next time, I'm Neil.
And I'm Kimberly.
And this is To Travel and Tour.